Put your eyes back in your head.
Popped out like flavor.
Pry their eyes open and force them to see the truth. We will skin the sheep and sacrifice the weak. The unholy alliance has arrived.
Morning, people. Morning, people. Morning, people. This is your boy, Man Mike, coming at you guys with yet another Atlanta Falcons video. Man Mike in the morning. And quite frankly, guys, I'm not in a good mood. How you doing, Hattie? I'm not in a good mood because this is something that like I've been really being patient on and hearing everybody's take on this. Jonathan, how you doing? Brian, peace. Robert, what's going on? How you doing? Everybody who's just coming into the chat, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, so we kind of get this algorithm going. Cause YouTube be tripping sometime. They don't want to send out the notification for y'all, man. Sonya, how you doing? Nathan, how you doing? But hit that like button. Tonight we have the heavy hitters live. We're gonna have our keys to victory. So stay tuned for that. Xavier, how you doing? Stay tuned for that. Later on today, I'm gonna drop my 3 keys to victory. As well as got Big Will. He's gonna be going on live also. And if you did not have a chance to check out the Ladybirds of AFN, Whitney, Christy Lewis, Miss Pam, Auntie Pam, Micah T, Karina, for coming on, Whitney J, from the A Ready Slay. I just like saying it. I don't be looking at me cross-eyed, y'all. I just like that. I like that or Whitney be saying. I'm Whitney J from the A Ready to Slay. I'm done. I'm done, y'all. But hey, man, Ghost Pepper, what's going on, Anthony? Beanard, what's going on, brother? But this is something that I've been collecting a lot of information on, and it's been bugging me. All right, and I don't typically get too hot when it comes down to running backs. But this is one instance where I just don't fucking get it. I don't fucking get it. You can't pay me to get it. You can't pay me to get it. It's literally one of the dumbest freaking things that I hear. It's fucking stupid, okay? It is fucking stupid. We're the only fucking franchise and fan base that cries because running backs get the ball. And the crazy fucking part about it, he's not getting it no more than what every other running back is getting it. Okay? This is fucking stupid. To sit up here and cry because a running back getting the fucking ball. If anybody can give me proof that Bijan Robinson is getting the ball more than any other running back in the NFL, I will shut up. I will never rant about anything ever again. So yes, I'm coming out the gate with the 5. Fuck the promos. Are you freaking kidding me? Nobody cried about Carson Steele getting the ball the same amount of time as Bijan Robinson. But guess who complaining? Guess who's crying? Guess who whining and crying and bitching and wanting us? Atlanta Falcons fans are the ones that are crying. Why you always crying? Why you always crying? Steady, steady crying. Y'all act like this motherfucker get the ball 40 times a goddamn game. There's no proof to say, yep, Bijan Robinson is touching the ball too much. There's no proof whatsoever. And this is the shit, this, and the crazy, ironic part about it, you guys asked for it. Y'all went from, man, we ain't giving Bijan the ball more, to, oh, goddamn, we giving them too much. Oh, my Lord, he's getting the ball too much. Why we keep getting the ball to Bijan? Why Bijan Robinson the only person to catch the ball? Okay? 18 carries. Complaining about a wide receiver, a running back getting 18 freaking carries. Okay? That was the first game. So we're gonna talk about this. 18 carries the first game for Bijan Robinson, aka Mr. Bijan Musterson. 18 freaking times. Okay, he got the ball against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay, because look, I like to look at the stats. Like to look at the proofs. 14 carries against the Eagles. Okay, 14 carries against the Eagles. Like I said, I like proof. I don't like. Look, y'all not gonna sit up here and say bland and blatant with no factual evidence whatsoever, just to say things, just to be saying things because you don't like the way what's going on. And guess what? The third game, got how many touches he got? Anybody want to take a wild guess? 16. 18, 17, 16, 18, 17, 16, 18, 17, 16, 18, 17, 16, 18, 17, 16. No, and I'm not talking about some skinny ass girl. Excuse me. I'm not talking about somebody size. That's 18, 17, 16. We sit up here whining and crying. We whining and crying. Because Bijan Robinson is getting 18 touches. That is his career. Look, this is his season high in 18 carries, and Falcons fans are uttering the stupid words of what? Bijan Robinson is touching the ball too much. It's a problem that we have, and it's not Bijan Robinson. It's not Bijan Robinson. It's not Bijan Mustardson. And it's not play calling. Whoa. Mike going too far now. Oh, he's going too far. He said it's not play calling. Mike just had the nerve to say it's not play calling. Mike, what the hell is wrong with you? There's a such thing when we talk about, you know what would happen if we actually got the damn ball back? Y'all took a wild guess of what the fuck would happen to the offense if we actually got the goddamn ball back up? Okay? And yeah, they're not converting on third downs, and yeah, and no, they're not performing consistently on third down offensively. But you want to know something else? Yeah, we got a damn good defense, and these guys make plays. But there's two aspects of the defense that needs to improve that nobody want to talk about. Anybody want to take a wild guess of those two aspects of the game that nobody want to talk about? There you go, 6 man. They got what they wanted for Bijan Robinson to increase his touches, and now it's a problem. Y'all whining, crying. Why you always whining? Y'all did the same thing with guess who? Drake London. Y'all wanted Drake London to get more touches. Well, he got more touches. And then oh shit, why Kyle Pitts ain't getting the ball? And then you cried about that, and he started getting the ball, and then you went right back and said, oh my God, Drake London ain't getting the ball. And then Bijan Robinson started getting the ball. He said, oh goddamn, he getting the ball too much. We need to get to Tyler Algier. And then Tyler Algier misses his assignments, and then we wonder why he's not in on key situations. Jay Black, you're absolutely right. Huh? He's getting 17 reps per average. That is good. You cannot improve unless he gets reps as a number one out here, touches the ball. But Zach needs to be smart about it. And this is one of the comments that I love this comment because it shows you that you don't look at the game in its entirety. We don't look at the game in its entirety. You look at the stats, you look at the situation and say, oh, I wouldn't have called that. Does anybody want to take a wild guess of what the Chiefs are actually good at? Where are their strengths? Where does the Chiefs' strength lies? Did you ever hear any one of your favorite content creators or analysts in the media ever talk about these types of things? See, this is why Mad Mike and 6 Man K-Style and the Atlanta Falcon Nation, this is why we exist, because we talk about every part of the scenario that nobody really wants to talk about because they're so caught up in your goddamn feelings because your favorite superstar is not touching the ball. But you ever take the time to guess at what these guys are good at? What are the Kansas City Chiefs? And better yet, this is a better question. Who is their best player? Who is Kansas City's best player? Yeah. Making you think now, people, huh? Kansas City's best player is Chris Jones. Talking about the defensive side, let me make that clear. I think it's a foregone conclusion that it's, and I'm gonna talk about that, Eddie. I'm gonna talk about that. So let me start that. Because y'all not gonna like my opinion about that. Because what they best player on the defensive side is Chris Jones. So if you're talking about, and see, this is where common sense, and I need for you people to literally start looking at the game differently and stop looking at who got the best player and which best player ain't touching the ball. We got to think about the scenarios because this is what's going through Zach Robinson's head when he's calling these plays. He has to worry about the best player on the defensive side, Chris Jones. And how are we going to avoid him? Because this is how plays get changed, okay? This is how we start out with a play that we want to do, and then we end up calling the audible and say, guess what? Nah, I think I'm going to do this instead. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Because you had Tyler Algier in the game. The initial thought was to give him the ball. But Kansas City made an adjustment, and we had the audible. And they end up giving the ball to whom? Bijan Robinson. The ball was the initial call was to give the ball to Tyler Algier. But y'all damn near bust all on y'all back. Bust your knuckles through walls and all this type of stuff because I can't believe they get Bijan Robinson the ball back. Y'all ain't taking consideration that we lost two of our most important offensive linemen. And we're playing one of the best defensive units in the fucking game. No, y'all don't want to take that in consideration. You wanted to say, yep, that's just fire Zach Robinson because he's not calling the right plays. How about our best players are not in? Want to take that in consideration? Drew Dahlman and Caleb McGarry are one of our best, if not the best, in running. Okay, this is what they do well. Drew Dahlman is one of the best centers in the running game. He wasn't in the game. Caleb McGarry, no one would deny he's one of the best run blockers in the game. He wasn't in there. And then you wonder why we can't get an inch because two of our best, and these guys are ranked high. Caleb McGarry is in the top 10, okay? Top fucking 10 as a run blocker as a right tackle. That's just a top, like he's that damn good. Drew Dahlman is a top 3, okay? Top 3, top 5 run blocker. And then we're wondering why we can't get an inch because two of our best guys. And this is the problem that I have. This is the problem that I have when people just say things and then you wondering why I'm calling you stupid. Because you don't take these things, these simple things in consideration. It's like basketball. You know you need a 3-pointer and you put goddamn 5 Dikembe Mutombos on the goddamn court. He can't shoot worth for hit shit. This is essentially what you guys, this is essentially what the Falcons were working with. Not to that extreme, but if you need an inch, the obvious thing is to do what? Play your best or go to your best run defenders in that particular instance. And guess who's our best run? Well, whether you like it or not, it's Bergeron and Jake Matthews at that particular instance. Because what happened with Chris Lynchell right now? Well, he's forced to play with I'm not saying he sucks, but he's a backup center. And then you got a backup right tackle. So guess what happens? They're not going to go to the backups. They're going to go what they believe they're the strengths. So that's what happened. So this is one of the main reasons why I always say, again, this is why I always say, when you look at it, we gotta use common sense. Gotta use common sense when it comes down to it, man. So many people, we don't use common sense in regards to this Atlanta Falcons. And feed the hot hand. And on one of the things, I do believe that is a scenario that they have to get better with. But this is a problem also, Kill. This is a problem in regards to the Atlanta Falcons too. That we don't have time to even do that. These dudes had the ball over 30 damn minutes. Almost half the damn game. They had the ball over 30 minutes of possession. The Falcons defensively are ranked 31st. Okay? 31st in time possession. They're one of the worst teams on third down. They're one of the worst teams in time of possession. Meaning these guys don't get off the damn ball. They don't get off the field. The Falcons are one of the worst teams defensively in getting off the field on third down. Teams hold the ball over 30 minutes plus. So how are we going to give Tyler Algier and Bijan Robinson their touches if we can't get the dang on ball back? We can't get the ball back, but we sit up here worried about Tyler Algier getting the touches and then wondering why we got to come out passing the ball because we're down. A lot of the time we're down. So what happens when you down? So you don't have to be. So you try not to be predictable. Well, you got to mix it up. You can't come out just running the damn ball and running the damn ball. Look, that goes right back. We know that don't work. Okay, let's stop trying to pretend like running the damn ball every damn play works because it doesn't. That shit don't work, and we saw it for 3 years here with damn Austin Smith. So stop trying to act like y'all know that running the damn ball 15 times in a row is gonna work. Okay. This ain't the Michael Vick era, and even that shit didn't work. People act like the Michael Vick era was so goddamn good and we won Super Bowls because of that, and we didn't. We barely got to the damn playoff with that same format, but we try to pretend like this shit is going to win us Super Bowls and win us championships and win the division, all that bullshit. It's a bunch of crap. It doesn't work. You gotta have balance. You gotta be able to get the dang on ball back. People pretend like we're just going to run the damn ball 30, 40 times. Tyler Algier going to get it 20 times. Bijan Robinson going to get it 20 times. What happened to Mooney? What happens to Drake? What happened to Kyle? Because those guys need the ball a good 10 to 20, a good 10 to 12 times. The 12 targets. So you got 10, 10, 10. All right, let's just say 10, 10, 10 for Kyle, Mooney, Drake. That's 30 possessions. And then you got Bijan Robinson, let's just say 20 touches, and let's say 20 touches for argument's sake for Tyler Algier, because this is exactly what y'all want. So that's 40 touches right there, and then you have another 30 right there. That's 70 possessions. For the most part, you're going to get a good 70 to about 65 to about 75 plays each game. And depending on how the game is, if the game is close, everybody should be able to get, at least half of that. But if you're getting blown out, look, let's be honest, if you're down by 2 possessions, most teams are going to pass the ball. I read something. I heard something today, and y'all go on Atlanta Falcons Nation. Actually, I think they have a press conference coming on, if not already. But I heard the press conference. I saw the breakdown with, guess who? DJ Shockley, the Georgia legend. Not just Georgia Bulldog, but he's Atlanta, Georgia legend. Okay, that's what he is. He's a legend. And the first thing came out of his mouth and said, Bijan Robinson is a freaking problem. So why would DJ Shockley go out of his way and say, yeah, Bijan Robinson is causing so much chaos, but we want him to get less touches? Appreciate that, kid. Well, Darwin might miss 4 to 8 weeks with a high ankle sprain. No, that's not good enough. And I'm gonna explain to you why. This is why I brought Bijan Robinson in the breakdown with DJ Shockley. So if you guys have not seen that, head over to Atlanta Falcons and subscribe to their YouTube channel, because DJ breaks that down on how much chaos. And this is why Bijan Robinson is an all-around back. These things matter. Drake London got a wide open touchdown because the defense was so focused on Bijan Robinson, and we got Falcons fans that are saying, well, we don't need to give him the ball so much. How about if we get the damn ball back and get off the damn field? We would give the offense more possessions to get everybody else the ball. So the actual problem with this Atlanta Falcons team is really not the offense. I know that may sound crazy to y'all, but the Falcons' issues are two things. And what I'm about to get into right now. Bernard, what's going on, brother? We still a limited pass rush. And this is why I'm so pissed off with Arnold Ebiketie. He's been an absolute disgrace. Okay, yes, I'm going to say it. Matthew Judon has done exactly that. He's been a fucking disgrace. I'm sick of Arnold Ebiketie. So much talent, and he takes himself out of position. I don't know what the hell be going through his head when he's on the field. He'll be close to the damn quarterback and decide he want to be goddamn Michael Jackson moonwalking and shit in cleats. He's standing right there. All you got to do is grab him. Stop this motherfucker up here spinning and goddamn trying to do the electric slide and shit. Just fucking tackle the man. The Falcons are like 30, I believe they're 31st in the league in sacks. Granted that these guys, it's still early and they playing some of the best teams, but they're 31st getting sacks. Judon and Grady can't get it done by themselves. Because what teams are going to do is do what? They're going to get the ball out of their hand quick. Because on that fucking fool on the Ebiketie is going to goddamn, like I said, he's going to goddamn hit fucking electric slide and dip before he goddamn decide he want to get after the quarterback. So Judon can't be it. Look, all they're going to do is continue to put people on his side, 2-3 people, and that's exactly what happened against the Chiefs. They just put 2-3 guys on his side. They chip him so he can't wreak havoc. He look like the Falcons. They don't have another guy, and like I said, I'm so pissed off on the Ebiketie, and I know they are too. But this is the reason why we need a guy like Braylon Trice, because he's a guy. He's a good prospect by himself. But the Falcons were looking for Arnold Ebiketie to take that next step, and he's just been an absolute disgrace. Okay, he's been a disgrace. And Lorenzo Carter, he's been in the league a good 6 to 7 years, or close to that. So he's not quite the athlete that we thought. Well, you expect him to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, what's going on with you? I want to crack his ass upside the head with a damn battery like them damn Philadelphia Eagles fans. He'll be right next to a running back in the side. He look again. He want a goddamn. I don't know. He think he had a fucking Prince party, a Prince fucking concert or something. He gonna get on his knees and play goddamn the damn electric guitar and all this bullshit. Motherfucker, all we need is you to do one thing. Get after the quarterback. Stay in your lane. Stop doing all this other spin backwards and spin this left, spin right, go jump up and down. Man, get after the damn quarterback. They put you in to do one thing and you can't even do that. I don't think Rook. I don't think they call for Rook right now. The Falcons have a pretty good take on Graham, Grady, Omenyala. They have a nice little defensive tackle rotation. So I don't know. The couple that with Zach Harrison, they've been moving him inside and outside. So they have a nice little defensive tackle rotation. I don't know if bringing Rook is gonna be it's gonna make it that much more of a difference. So, like me, I would much rather those guys to continue to develop, stay healthy, and maybe at some point, because we know how the NFL is, somebody may, God forbid, that happen, but somebody goes down, then we got two youngsters and Rook and Brandon Douglas that can come in. And so, like I said, we're good. But we just need guys to step up. Like at this point, I'm ready to look at anybody except for that damn AK. I'm so pissed off with this dude. What's going on, Millie? Like I literally be ready to throw something at my own freaking TV watching him play. It's not hard. It's actually easier to sack mobile quarterbacks. I don't know where you got that from. It's called discipline. It's not difficult. Quarterbacks. It's called lane discipline. It don't matter how fast you are. Just ask Michael Vick in Tampa Bay. It's actually easier to sack mobile quarterbacks because all you have to do is stay in your lane. You stay in your lane, you good. See, the problem is with a guy like Patrick Mahomes and most pocket quarterbacks, they're gonna make quick decisions. It's harder to get to those guys. Why the hell you think Tom Brady lasts 20 years, Peyton Manning lasts 20-something years, Matt Ryan 14 years? They get the ball out of their hand quickly. Well, mobile quarterbacks, they hold the ball, 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 hold the ball. The more time that you give a defense to get after you, the easier it gets. So I don't know where you got that idea, but that is so false. But I think another thing too, Southside, of this, Landman, we've been using Caden a little bit more on the outside, and I think this is one of those instances where we really missing Nate Landman in the middle of the field, because one of the things that I've seen also, Troy is not an inside linebacker. He doesn't have the experience. Caden, we've been forced to kind of use him in situations because that piece of fucking shit. I'm sorry, that piece of crap on the educator is not doing what he needs to do. So you're seeing a lot of teams take advantage of the middle of the field because Caden is not there, because he's on the outside, because we got that piece of crap that calls himself on the educator. He had the fucking nerve to call himself some AK-47. You ain't shooting shit but blanks. So we're forced to put Caden Ellis on the edge so we can get pressure, which led to the interception. Okay, because of Caden. Now, Caden can do these things, but if we're going to put Caden on the edge, guess what? They're going to take advantage of the middle of the field, which they did. So we need every kitty to step I'm so freaking tired of saying this. Okay, I'm so freaking tired of saying Ebiketie step up. This dude got so much talent, but he's such a fucking idiot. Just stay in your lane. Learn by watching Judon. Judon doesn't overreact. He stays in his lane. He stays to his assignment, and he gets it at the quarterback. When he has a straight line, that's when he goes after him. But this motherfucker think he's Sonic the goddamn Hedgehog with spinning and flipping and all this shit. I don't know what the fuck he be doing. But it really makes me mad watching on the Ebiketie. I don't know what the hell he be thinking. The quarterback can literally be standing in front of him and he decide he want to spin. I am sick. Okay? When I say this, I'm sick of Honor Ebiketie. Look, he called himself Dr. Rush. Look, that motherfucker Sonic the Hedgehog from this point on. Okay, that's what he is. I'm sick of Honor Ebiketie. We've been in it was instances even in the Pittsburgh Steelers game where we had Justin Fields bottled up, and this fucking idiot decides he wants to go inside. All he had to do was stay in his lane, and we would have had Justin Fields. Zach, but guess what? This damn fool decides, nope, I'm gonna go inside and leave the outside, the edge wide open for Justin Fields. And you know, Justin Fields see anything outside, he taking off. First down. Yep. Like the great Pat Summerall used to say, first down. First down, Pittsburgh. You don't give quarterbacks like that to outside. Gotta stay disciplined. And the biggest problem with him, and I know the Falcons coaches have to be so angry with him, because now they're forced to play Lorenzo Carter again. He's an older cat. He's primarily a guy that you put in rotations. He's no longer a starter because he doesn't have that athleticism he used to. He did the same thing with Kyler Murray. That's what I'm saying. Bro, I watched the film on Ebiketie so much. He be right. That's the crazy part about it. That's why I'm so frustrated. He's literally right in front of the quarterback. And he does stuff like that. Yeah, I'm going to just go inside and lead the quarterback. Again, if he just if he just stays in his lane, stay in his gap, and this is elementary tactics. This is why I'm so frustrated, because these are elementary basics. Okay, these are basics of football as a rusher, as a linebacker. Stay in your gap. Don't deviate. Stay in your gap. And nope, this damn fool, he does the complete opposite. He's the complete opposite. It's so frustrating. He's not a bust because he's not a first round pick. So again, if you have not checked out the Ladybirds of AFN, Christie and the crew, they gave their take on the Atlanta Falcons. Did a great job. So head over to AFN, Atlanta Falcons Nation. Give them a thumbs up and leave a positive comment. Even some feedback on how you believe that they think they did, as well as some questions. If you want them to ask some questions, show them some love over there, Atlanta Falcons Nation. Like I said, we got Big Will coming on tonight before the heavy hitters. I believe he and Coach are gonna do some things, break down. You might see Ant. But we're having a Saints fan come on a Saint creator come on. We've had him on before, and we're gonna talk about the Saints and Falcons hate week. So we got a lot of things going on. Look, I don't give a damn what you call him at this point. I don't care what you call him right now. Look, that dude, when I tell you that dude frustrates me, he frustrates the heck out of me, man. Like I said, nothing. Lorenzo Carter at this point, he's going to do what you need him to do. He's not going to go outside that, but he's not. He doesn't have the athleticism. He's been doing good, but when you playing teams with dynamic running backs and a little bit more, especially with a good quarterback, these quarterbacks, they and it's going to, in my opinion, it's going to get better as far as defense is concerned because you just played Patrick Mahomes. It's hard to sack that dude. Oh, appreciate that. Like I said, this gonna happen regardless, man. Just take time. So again, if your guy didn't check that out, we did a I did a show with Smitty, and we answered some questions. We talked some ball. So check him out, Matt Mike Sports, Spitty Sports Machine. We did that video. Like I said, leave some feedback for both of us. Go to his channel and check out the video as well as mine. And like I said, leave us some feedback. Leave us something. You know, hell, we might. You never know. We might have a segment or something that we do, or at least a video. We do a video or something like that. But check. Like I said, check us out. Show us some love for that. Like I said, look, a sack won't make him great again. Again, sacks, I don't worry about sacks too much. I worry about pressures and being able to get off the dang on field on third down. Look, I think the sacks are going to improve. I really do. But I think we're paying a little bit too much attention to the sacks and the pressures because the Falcons have a damn good secondary, and the thing right now, I don't think they have a covered linebacker. Now, I don't know if JD Bertrand is going to be there. I don't know if he's going to be that guy, but we're still suffering. I think Nate Lamon is that guy, but I don't know if I don't think he's that covered linebacker for him. And then you got a guy like obviously with Jesse Bates and Justin Simmons. I think those guys are phenomenal together. And Jesse, Justin, and AJ. This guy have been doing a wonderful job, as well as Mike Hughes. He's been doing a wonderful job. D. Alfred, he's done a good job. We have not seen a lot of Richie Grant, so that is a huge concern because if you really look at it, the Falcons could have Jesse. We could possibly be getting Hitman Helms back, DeMarco Helms back from injury at some point this year. So the Falcons got a lot of concerns. They have a lot of things and people that could be making moves in the near future. So, like I said, man, like I said, it's getting there. Like I said, it's getting there. Yeah. And you definitely, like I said, man, Falcons content creators, like I said, man, ain't nothing but all love. We're gonna continue to do and represent for the Falcons fans. Appreciate that, Reggie. But this is probably the comment that I this is one of the comments that I like I said, I know people are not gonna like what I got to say about this, but it's just the way it is, man. Look, I want preferential treatment. I deserve preferential treatment. If I have beat everybody and if I become the world champion, the national champion, I deserve to get my way. I deserve the benefit of the doubt. I deserve for the refs to look past or look to the left when something been done on the right. I deserve that. And I personally believe that you full of shit if you don't think you want that for your team too. I can guarantee you'd be saying to yourself, if the Falcons were world champions and the refs got let us get away with some bullshit like they let the Chiefs get away with some bullshit, that y'all wouldn't like it. Or y'all wouldn't be saying, hey, it is what it is. Y'all be y'all look, all this bullshit that Falcon fans and every other fan in the world is saying, oh man, they cheating for him. Well, duh. They're the fucking champions. The two-time, going for 3-time champions. Duh. They fucking deserve it. If they making me goddamn 28 million people, one of the highest viewed, right along with the Atlanta Falcons, one of the highest viewed Sunday night games in history. Duh, motherfucker. You just made me millions of dollars. You goddamn right. Look. He better be lucky. I don't goddamn try to sell him my goddamn daughter or something. Patrick Mahomes. Look, that motherfucker making me billions of dollars like this. Look, I be like them motherfuckers, like them goddamn Mormons selling their damn wives and them damn Africans and people and rich folks, how they be giving away their daughters. You know that scene from Back to the Future? Where they up here selling their daughters to the king. Look, you lucky I'm not doing that for you. You make me $100 million, you goddamn right I'm gonna goddamn look to the left when the shit going on the right. You damn right. We got so many people out here just lying themselves that they would not like that for the Atlanta Falcons. You know damn well you would like that for the Falcons too. If we won a game like that and we won a Super Bowl because the refs missed the call, you damn right you will like it too. So don't give me this bullshit about, oh, Patrick Mahomes, he's in bed with him. You damn right. He just made me $100 million. I ain't gonna be doing no P. Diddy shit, but look, we laying in bed together. You goddamn right I'm gonna be looking to the left. Are you freaking serious? We mad because the Falcons got screwed. And at the end of the day, Falcons got to make it better for themselves. The Falcons are not doing themselves any favor by losing these close games. You win those close games, guess what happened? People will start saying, you know what? I think I'm going to give you a shot. But when you lose it, I don't give a damn how close you get. You lose those games, people still going to look at you the same way, a loser. So let's like all this. Oh, Patrick Mahomes. Oh, y'all love Patrick Mahomes when the motherfucker was still in the league. When Tom Brady was in the league, everybody loved Patrick Mahomes then. But soon Tom Brady leave, everybody say, "Nah, man, fuck that man. Fuck him and that damn white girl. Fuck him and Taylor Swift. Fuck him and Travis Kelce." Why? Because the guy that y'all hated for decades and is gone. He's no longer there. So Patrick Mahomes becomes the guy that everybody hates. Sorry. But the Falcons got to do themselves a favor. You want people to look at you differently? Start winning the games that you need to win. Fans, start showing up at the games and stop selling your damn tickets. Look, I get it. I get it. Stop selling your fucking tickets. If you want people to respect your fandom, you take your ass to the damn game. You stand behind your quarterback. You stand behind your goddamn organization, no matter what. You got to earn respect. People don't want to earn respect. They want, they cheated on me. They cheated. Who cares? Until the Falcons change the conversation, they will never change the narrative. Plain and simple. It's not popular take. This is not a popular take, but it is the truth. At the end of the day, everybody will want a little bit of favoritism, a lot of favoritism. Let's stop. If your boss kept giving you 3-day weekends, you look with full pay. Y'all think y'all wouldn't take that shit? You don't give a damn about what everybody else getting. Shit, I got a 3-day weekend again with pay. Stop trying to act like y'all wouldn't want to be the Chiefs. Stop. The fuck out of here. Right here, Mucho. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I don't look. Everybody be full of crap because we don't get what we want. And like I said, do I want to win? Hell yeah. Do I like getting my ass kicked by the Chiefs? Absolutely not. Hot. I wasn't even mad. I was really just disappointed. More disappointed because we was right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we right there. We literally possession away from getting there. One touchdown away from getting there. A couple of mistakes from winning that game. And one of the things that they said is that, like, the Falcons felt like they gave the game to the Chiefs. And let's be honest, I believe that they did. So, yes, we do have the hurricane warning. So everybody kind of, go to the store, get snacks and all those types of things, get food. Because we don't know what's going to happen. We had a hurricane weather. It can end up the hurricanes can turn things to tornadoes and whatnot. So you guys, like, prepare. But you always want to prepare for the worst. So be safe out there, people. Yeah, I'm more encouraged than discouraged because, like I said, the Falcons went toe to toe with the world champs. Okay, they gave them all they can have. They gave them all. And then when you hear a guy like Patrick Mahomes, he got no reason to go out and tell a lie about the Atlanta Falcons. That's another thing that I'm hearing. Man, I don't care fuck with Patrick Mahomes. He in bed with the refs. Well, guess what? That man got no reason to like the Atlanta Falcons. He got no reason to sit up here and say anything positive about the Atlanta Falcons. They won. And he said the Atlanta Falcons, look, this team is going to be serious as the season goes on. It's going to be a serious contender. When he says things like that, you know the Atlanta Falcons did a hell of a job. Yeah, I would like I said, these are three big teams, and this is the toughest part of our schedule. It only gets easier from this point out as far as the teams that we're playing. You still got to play the game, still got to play the game of football, but the schedule gets easier. We got New Orleans. I believe we can beat New Orleans. Got the Bucks. I believe we can beat the Bucks. We got the Panthers. I know we can whip their ass. Feel me? So, like I said, my thing is we win these 3 games. Nobody's looking at it saying, wow, the Falcons really are back into it. So we take, even if we win 2 out of the 3, we 3-3. Season is far from over. Get a chance to be able to get Caleb McGarry back healthy. Get Drew Dahlman back. I think he went on IR. No, Alfred has actually played well. I don't know where there's a misconception about him playing. He has not been playing bad at all. See, the thing is, what a lot of teams have been doing, they've been putting their number 1 on the number 3 corner. Okay, so they like offenses can create these mismatches with these mesh plays. So the fact that he hasn't been giving up touchdowns, I don't give a damn about giving up receptions. You're not giving up touchdowns, we good. So let's look. We gotta. A lot of times it's our expectations for players because we not seeing interception. We saying guys aren't playing well. Well, he's actually playing damn good. So even if we look, I'm expecting 4-4 because I think we can go 3-0 against our division opponents. I think the toughest team is obviously, in my opinion, it's going to be the Saints. And from that point on, it's like I think we'll be able to get them. Like even the Saints right now, they're missing McCoy and they're missing Ramchick, I believe, their right tackle. So they're down offensively. They're just as hurt as the Atlanta Falcons. They're just as injured as the Atlanta Falcons. They deal with the same issues that we're dealing with. So they're a beat up team. And I personally don't believe their defense is as good. I think we can take advantage of those guys. We're going to talk about that on the heavy hitters tonight. So y'all head over to the heavy hitters, THEE, heavy hitters live. All right. We're going to talk about the keys to victory. So again, check that out. But even if we look, we go 3-0 or we go 2-1, we're 3-3. We're 1-0 in the conference. That right there is the biggest thing. We're 1-0 in the conference. So the fact that he didn't give up a lot of touchdowns, like I said, we got to look at everything in its entirety. A lot of these offenses are not going attacking the number one corners and stuff. That's why you don't see a lot of corners with a lot of interceptions anymore, because they're not attacking these guys like that anymore as much. I'm expecting this sweeping out vision. And I just don't believe, bro. Like I really don't believe that the Saints are that good. Are they gonna run the ball? They're run the ball. I mean, Kubiak know what he's doing. He know what he's doing. The younger Kubiak, not his father, but like he know what he's doing there. So it's like they're gonna run the ball well. I think they'll run the ball well, but like for the most part, I think our secondary matches up well with Saints and their receivers. I know they're gonna try to take advantage of the Falcons linebackers will ever Kamara as a passing option out of the backfield. That's one thing to focus on. As far as the injuries is concerned, like look, that's why you want to have depth. Um, like I said, as far as the Saints is concerned, I think they're gonna have major problems in the middle of that defense, the middle of their offensive line, because that's obviously our strength. If you don't have a veteran center to go against Grady Jarrett and Onyemata who knows that team, you're gonna have problems. So I think the Falcons are gonna really. It's gonna be one of those games that you could quite possibly see a good defensive battle. To be honest, but as far as the Falcons is concerned, Ron Noozle, he's a guy that has started. I think when he stepped in for Drew Dahlman, he hasn't had a lot of reps, so a lot of it wasn't the fact that he wasn't good enough, and it's more so that he didn't have a lot of reps. So Drew Dahlman, being out. I think Ryan Nuzul, he's a very good center. Um, Borderline start. I think he can start for a lot of teams, but he just needs a few reps. So you're gonna see a lot better Ryan Nuzul in this. So Mike Thielen is out for him. Okay. Ram check, and like I said, um, Yeah, I look something going on with Richard Grant. I don't think they really believe in him like that. He hasn't seen a lot. I think he's out of here, to be honest. At some point, if no somebody, because I think what might happen is they're gonna try to figure out if a team could use a Richie Grant. I actually expect him to be traded soon. Because when we figure out if Hitman Helms is going to be healthy enough to come back, I can actually see Helms being in more so than Richie Grant. I just don't think. I think he's just lost favor with the team. I'm just going to be real with it. And I haven't seen a lot of Richie Grant, and anytime you start seeing players that hasn't had a lot of playing time, it's never a good sign. He's not playing. So obviously, at some point, he's gonna be out of here. Whether it's trade, another team, you know, try to pick him up or whatnot. He still has a little bit of value, but yeah. And let me like I said, I want to be clear about this, Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier, because I don't think people understand how the small intricate details can really be the difference between 3 to 4 touches to 10 to 12 to 15 touches. And I think this is one of the things that we're seeing with Bijan Robinson. He's taking this game to a whole nother level. This dude is a blocking machine. I did not expect, I'm going to be real. I didn't see Bijan Robinson being this much of a complete back. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought he was a guy, he's a big play guy. He catch passes out of the backfield. I did not see him being this good of a blocker. I just got to be real about it. I ain't see this. I did not see this. I knew he was good, but I didn't see him being this. He's a complete back. You can put him on any down in any situation. This dude gonna pick up blocks, and he's not just blocking dudes. He damn near knocking dudes out. Okay, and this is why I'm so upset with people saying, "Oh, he needs to touch the ball. He don't need to touch the ball that much." Why? Tyler Algier, guess what? Tyler Algier, he missed his assignment. I'm just saying, he missed his assignment. Bijan Robinson said it himself. He missed his assignment. And then he felt like Bijan Robinson said, you know, he missed his assignment, but at the same time, he felt like he could have made a play to get away from that defender. But like that's the, you know, like I said, that's the leader in him. He gonna take all the blame for the most part. He gonna take majority of the blame, and that's why the Falcons end up making the right decision. Is that Bijan is just he's a leader, man. He gonna take responsibility, even if it's someone else's mistake. He gonna take. And that was the qualities that we saw in a guy like Matt Ryan. Even when it's not his fault, Matt Ryan say, "Hey, I gotta do better. I could have did this." Even though we missed that block, you know what I'm saying? I could have did this better. I could have that. And that's what I like about Bijan. And like I said, these are the things about Tyler Algier. We're wondering why he's not getting more reps because right now he's just a running back. He's not a complete back yet. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. He's a tough, hard runner. And he does need to be featured in certain situations, but you're limited in your play calls because you don't know if Tyler Algier is going to be able to get those blitzes coming off the edge like a Bijan Robinson has been doing lately. So, like I said, this is no knock to say Bijan is Tyler isn't a starter. I believe he is a starter, but these are the reasons why Bijan is being featured in this offense because even in passing down, when you know it's got to be a passing, this dude can block. He can pick up those blitzes. We still got to figure out if Tyler can do those things consistently. Turbo, that's exactly it. He's a 4-down player right now. So, like I said, I know this is unpopular. It's very unpopular because coming from Atlanta, the running backs that we've had, Craig Ironhead Hayward, TJ Duckett, Jamal Anderson, um, so many other greats I can I can um I can name from the 70s, the 80s. Like we've had so many great backs, and all these guys have been power backs. So we're used to having those physical, tough running backs in Atlanta. But when a lot of those guys wasn't even, they weren't complete backs. Steven Jackson, like a lot of these guys, these guys, look, we've had some good backs, but we very seldom, outside of Warwick Dunn, have we really had a complete back. Warwick Dunn was one of those guys that was a complete back. Even though he was small, he could pick up those blitzes. He could catch the ball out of the backfield. He can run the ball between inside and outside. Like he was that dude. But we very seldom had a back like this with Robinson where he can do if nothing he can't do. This dude is a stud. You said what makes Bijan special at this point is he can hit the home run. And that's the thing when we look at Robinson is why he's getting more touches. And like I said, the touches, he's not getting a lot of touches. That's the misconception that I have. He's not getting a lot of touches. He's giving somewhere between 17 and 18 touches a game. So he's not getting. The problem is the Falcons aren't getting off the field on third down defensively, so we can get more possessions for the offense, so we can feature the Kyle Pitts, the Drake London, and the Tyler Algier. We got to be able to get off the field to give the offense more chances, and then when the offense get their chance, they got to stay on the dang on field. So the offense isn't helping themselves either. So all this nonsense about Tyler Algier, Tyler Algier needs to be featured. Tyler Algier being featured in the offense is the least of our worries right now. We need to be worried about getting off the field on third down, on defense, and we need to be worried about converting, on third down offensively. And then everybody would get there. But you improve those aspects, being more efficient on first and second down, you won't have to worry about getting the third down. I would rather not get the third down than worried about third down. Let's not get in 3rd and 10. Let's not get the 3rd and 3. How about we convert big plays on first and second down so we won't have to get on third down? And then everybody we can sustain drives. That's how you sustain drive, being efficient on first and second down. Don't the hell with third down. Is Bijan and Algier more talented than the free? Absolutely. 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 Like Algier is 1,000-yard back his rookie season. So the dude he definitely that. He definitely talented. Absolutely he is. And like I said, Robinson at this point, this dude is a complete back. We know that Devontae Freeman wasn't that great in pass protection. Like he was not that good. He was not as good. Tevin Coleman was not a guy that you can run the ball between the tackles like that. He was a zone running back. Big play running back. Yeah, like I said, offensively, Falcons are going to get better. I think they have a good offense, but when you can't get off the field, when you can't sustain third downs and can't get off the field on third downs, that's where the problem lies. So our problem is not Kyle Pitts need to touch the ball, or Algier needs to touch the ball, or Drake. We need to be better on third downs as a whole in its entirety. I mean, as far as Pitts is concerned, I personally don't believe that. That's just my opinion. We don't need to justify a pick because I'm not in a hurry to say he's a failure. Okay. I think these are our expectations for Kyle Pitts more so than Kyle Pitts is never going to be this. I'm patient because he has that talent, and I saw Jamal Anderson say the same thing. Man, we need to get in the ball, man. See, that's the player in him talking. See, a lot of times we can't take these players so seriously, take a lot of what they say seriously, but we can't take them serious because a lot of things, oh man, this guy's such a great athlete. I don't see why he's not touching the ball. Well, that's the athlete in him saying it. You don't think a running back like Jamal Anderson want the ball 40 times a game? Hell yeah, he does. You don't think T.O. want the damn ball? You don't think Julio want the ball? Yeah, they do. But at the same time, look, you got to be patient. Like, in my opinion, this is more so about winning. Okay, we win games, we good. Nobody complaining about touches if we winning. You don't think Patrick Mahomes gonna find a way to get that ball to Travis Kelce? Kelce ain't tripping over. All right, look, dude, I'm saying everybody want the ball, bro. Everybody want the ball. Everybody want the ball. But if you're focused on wanting the ball, you lose focus on what? The team aspect of things, and that's winning. Somebody's going to get sacrificed, or somebody's going to have to sacrifice their numbers in order for this team to be a success. Just saying, bro. Somebody's going to have to sacrifice their numbers in order for this team to be a success. So, like I said, man, look, we can complain about guys not touching the ball, but that's the least of our worries. We need to be better on third down because one of the problems why we're not getting sacks is not necessarily because we're not getting and this is why I want you guys to focus on and hear me. Hear what I'm saying this time. I want everybody to look, turn the music down, whatever you're doing right now, and listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying. The problem isn't necessarily the fact that the Falcons they're not generating pressure. The problem is the Falcons aren't putting themselves in to generate pressure. Why? Because teams are converting on first and second down. When you get 5 yards a pop on first down, you get 5 yards on first down, well, you in second and 5, second, third and 5. Those aren't pass rushing situations for the defense when you've already given up 5 yards. So teams are constantly in second and 5, third and 6. Those aren't passing situations for the Atlanta Falcons. So what the Atlanta Falcons have to do is be better on first down, stop the run on first down, stop the run on second down, and then third down, you can focus on bringing in the AKs and all these guys to get after the quarterback. Too many second and short, third and short. Okay? It's too many second and third and shorts. That's the problem with the Atlanta Falcons. So they can't get off. They can't get pass rush if you're never in a pass rush situation. So you got to be better on first down. Stop giving up 5 yards on first down. And if you're gonna give up 5 yards on the first down, look, get a tackle for loss on second down. So that's the problem with the Atlanta Falcons. A lot of times we think that we don't have good enough players to get after the quarterback, but we do. The problem is we're not good at stopping the run first. The best teams stop the run on first down. The best teams stop the run on first downs. You're better on first down, you can focus on getting after the quarterback. Gotta create more negative plays on first and second down. Absolutely. That's what the problem is with the Atlanta Falcons. So it's not the fact that these guys aren't good enough in there. And this is why you need X people to really break this stuff down and really look at it. This is why the coaches get paid the big bucks. Because they talk about these types of things. You can't give up 5 to 7 yards on first down and say, "Yep, we're gonna bring in the pass rush." Well, no, a smart team like the Chiefs, all they're gonna do is do one thing. They're gonna do two things. They're either gonna run the ball to get a first down and start it over, or they gonna go to a check down, get a ball to a tight end, get a ball to their wide receiver on a 5-yard drag route, slant route. They're gonna keep milking the clock. So you got to be better on first and second down. Create more negative plays. So that's the issue with the Atlanta Falcons. It's not so much that we don't have good pass rushers, because we do. We're not putting ourselves in position to get after the quarterback. Now, if you think Olave and Drake he doesn't create a lot of space, and I think that's another thing with the Atlanta Falcons, with Kyle Pitts and Drake London. They're not creating a lot of space, but Jude actually talked about this. They don't really need to create space because they big bodies. You just got to give them more opportunities so they can use their big body. That's all. Use those curls, use those slants so they can use their big bodies. And they'll get there. But if you think Olave and those guys are the same, yeah, you're on drugs. I think so, Jude. I think he had to. I thought the game plan was a little bit. And I get it. It's Patrick Mahomes. You don't want to give up the big play like that and get embarrassed by blitzing him. But at some point, you got to dial up early pressure. I believe. So the Falcons will be good, man. Like I said, they will be good. There's nothing to really complain about, to be honest. Falcons are still in it. They go 3-0, end up 4-2. We're talking about a completely different. You're talking about completely different mindset and completely different circumstances now. Win your division, you good. That's where the problems lie with the Falcons if they lose their division. So at the end of the day, Falcons will be good. Like I said, man, appreciate everybody for joining us. Again, join myself, Jude Talk Sports, 6-Man K Styles, the Dunn. We have a guest, Saints guest. Tonight we're gonna give our keys to victory. But outside of that, man, it's been another good one. This has been your boy, man, Mike, and I am out of here. And I know this wasn't a popular one where people believe that you got to stop giving Bijan Robinson the ball. We really haven't been giving him the ball that much. I think it's just, people want to see their players featured, their favorite players featured, their certain style of what they prefer. They want that to be featured, and at the end of the day, it becomes a game of patience. It will happen in time. We just got to get these guys more than 3 games to kind of get it together. So with that being said, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, head over to not only Utah Sports 6-Man K-Style, the Heavy Hitters AFN. This has been your boy, man, Mike. I'm out of here.
Put your eyes back in your head.
I felt like flavor.
Let me do.
Pry their eyes open and force them to see the truth. We will skin the sheep and sacrifice the weak. The unholy alliance has arrived.